Good morning, children. Welcome back to your English class. We will be reading the story once more, but before we read the story, let us learn more about bakery and bakery products. Watch the video nicely and listen carefully.
Learning with Alex at the bakery.
Alex's mom asked him to go to Mr. Muffin's bakery to buy bread and his birthday cake. Alex loves the idea of going by himself.
Good morning, Mr. Muffin. I need to buy a loaf of bread and a chocolate cake for my birthday party.
Is today your birthday, Alex? Happy birthday. Here you go. I hope you like it. This is one of my best cakes. That'll be 6 coins.
Thanks, Mr. Muffin. It looks great. Here's the money. A bakery is a store that sells bread and other products like cakes, pies, pastries, and cookies. Bakers make bread dough with flour, yeast, salt, and water. Then they knead it and put it in the oven.
Now, open your textbook, Enchanting English, page 8, chapter 3, The Baker's Village. Long ago, in some far corner of a poor country, there was a poor village. The villagers had no riches or valuables, but they were honest and humble. A prince was the head baker in this baker's village. All the villagers worked for the prince. Early every morning, the prince and his workers baked fresh loaves of bread. They kneaded the flour and built giant fires in the oven to bake the bread. When the loaves were ready, the villagers loaded their handcarts and went to other villages to sell the bread. While returning home in the evening, they collected wood to make fires and bought flour to make more bread the next day. The villagers had to cross a shallow river to reach the other villages. Sometimes their carts would get stuck in the wet mud of the river. An elephant lived near the river. He helped the villagers pull out their carts. The villagers gave him some fresh bread in return for his assistance. They did not have much money, but they were happy living and working together. Some time later, the carts stopped coming from the baker's village up to the river. The elephant was sad as he stopped getting any fresh bread. So he decided to go to the village. He learned that the villagers did not have money to buy flour. Besides, the villagers were growing old and could no longer pull their handcarts across the river and over long distances. The elephant wanted to help the poor villagers. He thought for some time and then a big smile crossed his face. "I have an idea," he exclaimed. "Dear villagers, I can carry on my back 2 men at a time with the loaves of bread. We can even go to different villages to sell the bread. We can also bring a large number of logs of wood from the forest." The prince and the villagers were delighted to hear that. They started baking and selling bread again, and they happily gave the elephant his share of fresh bread every day. Now, turn to page 10 of your Enchanting English textbook. Comprehension Exercise 2. Complete the following sentences. I want you to write today's date, your class, and your name. Don't forget to write that. And you have to complete the following sentences A to D by reading the story properly from the very beginning till the end. Alright, you have to complete this by yourself. Read the story nicely and carefully. Now exercise 3, language. Fill in the blanks with the correct articles from the brackets. The articles are given in the brackets and you are going to choose the correct articles to answer the fill in the blanks. So you have to complete this from A to E. Alright. Turn to page 11. Exercise 4. Fill in the blanks by selecting the correct joining word from the brackets. Here also, you have to choose the correct word from the brackets and you have to fill up the blanks. And you will complete this, fill in the blanks from A to E. You will submit your textbook assignment, exercise 2, 3 from page 10 and exercise 4 from page 11 from the textbook. And you will submit your assignment this evening before 10 p.m. along with the previous assignment. Thank you, children.